Hi team, this is George. Wanted to welcome you to class, APSY 620, Behavioral Assessment Modification Management. First off, I'm glad you're here. I know what it takes to be an adult learner. It takes a lot of balance between life, work, school, everything else. So I just appreciate all the effort that you're putting forward to be here. I know what it's like to be an adult learner, so just know that your efforts are greatly appreciated. So let's go ahead and jump into class. I am pretty easy to get a hold of if you just click the Ask the Prof forum there. Anything you put here is visible by the entire class. So if it's something specific about the class, feel free to put it in here, and I'll respond fairly quickly, and your classmates can see the question that you ask and my response. So, but just know that anything you put in here is visible to the entire class. If you need to get a hold of me personally, you can call, email, text. I'm very easy to get a hold of, and you get that information, as you probably well know, right here under professor information. You can just download that, and it has my phone number, email address, everything else right there. So let's go ahead and jump in. For Unit 1, I really enjoy the way they have the movies right here. Or the videos, not a movie, sorry. So they have it right here. You can just click and it takes you right to it. So you can jump right in and get the human behavior examples and everything else that we're working for. So let's go ahead and go to our resources. First steps tells us about Ask the Prof forum, case study analysis overview. I'm going to be posting a separate video all about the case study analysis. So we're not going to go over that very much today. So what we do have to do this week is look at our discussion. And in our discussions, it's important to participate in these throughout various times in the week so they can be a discussion. This is where we engage in social learning. So if you have experience, you're going to put your experience in here. And even if you don't have experience, what you write is valuable because you're going to be coming from a perspective of our text. And this is important because what happens is everything we look at through our schema. In other words, our set of experiences. Our mind builds a schema as we grow up with all of our sets of experiences, and this is how we see everything through. So it's important that we get these different perspectives from our text, from different experiences and things like that. So whether you have experience or don't have experience, your input here in the discussion is highly valuable. So, Alessandra, thanks for being the first one to jump in and start the discussions. This is fantastic. So we're going to jump in. We're going to respond to Alessandra. You just click reply, and then write in your discussion, your reply to that. If you want to reply to the whole thing, you just hit reply as well. So let's go ahead and jump back to this. So that's our discussion, and they are important. And due Monday, personal behavior modification project plan. If you click that right there, your behavior selection, you're going to choose a target behavior that you want to change. Now, when we say change in behavior, you don't want something that's going to require clinical treatment. You just want a behavior that you want to modify to some point. And here gives us a great example. For example, behaviors are decreasing the intake of caffeinated beverages, increasing your time to complete schoolwork, increasing positive thoughts, exercise goals. One thing that I do every morning is I take time to sit in meditation and prayer, and just for 5 minutes in the morning, because there is enough of everything in this world to where we can just stop and try to connect with that. Just try to connect with everything, and that's how I personally go at my behavior changes, which are important because we all have things that we probably think could be done a little bit better. So I as well. So enter your name, target behavior. You want, for example, Sunny Sunshine. I love the name, biting fingernail. So how are you going to do that? Then you just simply go in here and you submit your assignment by clicking Add Submission. Any questions on this, please give me a call, text, email, or put it in the Ask the Prof forum, because if you have a question, it's quite possible somebody else has the same question. So let's go back to our Unit 1 resources. And then week 3 case study analysis overview. So towards the end of this week, I'll be putting a specific video together for the case study analysis. And for week 4, I'll do that probably in week 2. So I want to try to stay about 2 weeks ahead with instructions, because I know some people like to get a jump on things early. And you can feel free to start without my explanation as well, because the directions are pretty explicit. So if you do have any questions and you're starting before I even get to the video, just put in the Ask the Prof forum or send them to me directly. So bottom line is, glad you're here. This is going to be an exciting class. I will have live sessions once a week as well. So if I'm going to put out a Google Doc or a Google form, actually, to see if that's something that people would be interested in. These live sessions are never mandatory. Just put them on as something kind of extra in case, some people actually enjoy coming to them and adding to the conversation. It's never a lecture. So I don't sit there and lecture. It's going to be something, we'll go over the material, and it will be interactive. And for quite a bit of the session, you are the leader of the session. So if you would enjoy doing something like that, just answer the form that I'm going to put out. Let me know, and we'll set up a time that these will happen throughout the week. And if not, that's okay too. I know when I went through a lot of classes, I simply didn't have time to attend synchronous sessions, so I didn't because of the time. So either way is good with me. So I just glad you're here, and I look forward to learning with you.